Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vampire The Masquerade Coteries of New York. Alright, feeling the silence will start to go. But yeah, Crater our Sunny. The sheriff of New York is knocking at the door to your haven. That's probably not great. That comes as more than a little shocking. If you had business with you, you'd either expect to see him already inside or never see him coming at all. Yet there he is on the other side of the people, patiently and politely waiting for you to let him in. Oh God, what do we do? Jeff unlocked the door and faced him in silence. Evening. May I come in? You simply stare at him. Your lack of answer doesn't faze him. You have just own ominous. Your lack of resistance as you start walking inside has always been to interpret as permission. So he starts looking around as you cautiously stay by the door. I don't know if you had time to make this place your own, yet have you? You're like a language department through and through. Secluded so when nobody studies anything. This birthday show, obviously meant to impress guests. Not to be read, they reveal nothing about the owner, aside from the aching desire to be taken seriously as an intellectual. Throwing them up as smarts before putting it away. The phenomenology of spirit, that's all this garbage poetry. Make it better if she's read one of the training pages. I owe you $50 in a gallon of blood. Remember, he's also a torturer, so he'd notice shit like this. Kind of place that still prefers humans entomb themselves into supper. How much you have to run around these nights? You probably only use it as a shelter from the sun and rest, right? Yeah, pretty much. No, he's always making an effort to come up as not telling you. It's impossible to forget the first impression he made. She ever seen him as a fierce predator, trying hard not to expose his true colors. His familiar firefly response if you struggle to find a different answer to his last question. Who is part of your science, he doesn't let it show. He keeps walking around talking with whoever catches his eye. Eventually he speaks up again. Watching any baseball lately? If I had to guess, you strike me as a Red Sox fan. Now it's funny you're talking more to it matter. You attempt to overcome your physical reaction to him and reply as casual as you can. Reply as casual as you can. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. Mine keeps going back to the night when everything was changed forever. Waking him in and hell for buying us. He's spending the night in the underground sweat pots, unsure of what will happen next. The endless car rides, 3 strikes, bloodthirsty crowd, that blade. We brought for battle by fire, frightening executioner who made sure the flames scarred your spirit. Can we stop freaking out? Sorry, Crater, I'm apparently having a moment here. Look at his face, you realize he's read the emotions from yours. And the mood to exchange pleasures, No animosity in his voice, he's just staying a fact. Let me get straight to the point then. After he stops caring about us around, he's doing all of his attention to you and demanding the entirety of your attention in return. See, there's something I've realized over the years. Bonfire may have been hired just to let medicine with a sword, but my job is all about seeing through bonds and relationships. The camera would be safe as long as the members adhere to certain social contracts, making their dealings and affinities plain for everyone to see, but that also remains a pipe dream. This is a community of born conspirators. Overly ambitious gangsters and politicians, monsters in denial, all sorts of tragically broken individuals. All playing the game. Dream my desires to make them incompatible with the masquerade, incompatible with prolonged survival of the Camarilla, incompatible with the methods I use to operate. So I'm doomed to be like a cop. Constant and sorrow behind my back maybe for a good reason, but immediately called for help whenever someone loses their table well. We're like an Agatha Christie protagonist. Outwardly, it's just by everyone but constantly lied to you about everyone's past and motivations. Even if my failure to solve the mystery might be the end of us all. Tries to sound like he's peacefully resigned to his fate, but it's easy to detect a tinge of regret in his voice. Voice belonged to someone who once had bigger ambitions than this. What broke him? Seriously, for this detective, the why done it is far more important than who done it or how done it. When you understand all the players and the mutual obligations, you easily understand every crime. Of course, the kid will know it, so... Then they devise ways to make my job much harder, just like conspiracies between two unrelated actors. They depend on scratching each other's back for mutual security. Or they enforce a blood bond to make someone unexpected their thrall, while serving an employee or ever serving a tyrant, just because one is regularly being forced to drink another's blood. So, a blood bond, a mystically enforced relationship between a vampire and another. Mortal or kindred, drinking the blood of a vampire directly from the vein 3 times creates an intense loyalty in the drinker, resembling infatuation or obsession. The blonde loses its grip of time, but is reinforced by repeated drinks from the donor vampire. So, well, here's the thing. Wouldn't that basically... There's a big comparison between, wouldn't that just be, well, for vampires it makes a bit more sense, but like, between a mortal though, wouldn't that just be basically making a goal? Basically feed a mortal your blood and it's a ghoul. And if you keep feeding it, isn't that just how you keep the ghoul, you know, basically functioning as a ghoul, because the ghoul is going to also need constant blood, right? Or constantly your blood. Anyway. What's over seeing you? Why does the... What's over seeing you? Why does the prince keep asking me about your actions? How come you're being pushed to build your own coterie so fast? Surrounded by unclear motivations, which you yourself don't understand. That unnerves me, and should unnerve you as well. See, Crater's here telling us basically that, hey, you're just being played, hell. You unnerve me. And what are your motivations? Finding maturation voice. Crater knows that from smart softly. I haven't got mute since the last time I saw you. Good. Well, I'm here for a selfish reason. I need to develop a report with you to better fulfill my obligations. Last time I met, I couldn't see you as my equal. Now that you've been accepted in the camera, what choice do I have? I understand if you don't want to see my face again, but I'm one of the face of the New York City community, and as long as you're part of it, it's going to be impossible to avoid me. There's my own business with you. And I do, and you might have guessed by now one of my tasks is uncovering and understanding your bonds, one that might endanger our community. Unless I'm missing at all, who is he talking about? Is this about Sophie? Shakes his head. It's always fun she's flying something big, I know it, and she knows it. But she's treading carefully as she should. No, they're not a major player. Here's the fire from underneath is going past it too. This is our troublemaker. You open the fire and see something printed. Forwards, you will freeze if you recognize the face and overwhelmed by a flood of repressed memories. Wait, what? What? How? What? Who? Will? How? What? Who? Will? How does she play into any of this? Jessica Lowell. When we made the last few years of your life happen, and the last few weeks of living hell. Since you took pretty much everyone you knew of her after this, but you thought the transition to this life would be painless, no baggage at all. Maybe you thought wrong. But greater expecting answers. There were some unfortunate rumors that you committed suicide after a massive breakup, so apparently Miss Jessica here is desperately mobilizing everyone she knows to look for you. Well, that's not good. Turns out she's contacted a lot of people who might recognize you. Including some in law enforcement agencies. The risk of endangering us is relatively low, but far from non-existent. It's like that whole thing from Bloodlines, well, I forgot what her name is. Well, Samantha, when she shows up and it's like, hey, I finally found you. Everyone's been looking for you and worried sick. So, how are you? We should get together. Everyone should talk. We missed you. But then it's like, but you gotta you can't really remain in contact with people from your past. It causes issues. I point that out, but at the same time, Shadows of New York, the whole Dakota thing. But yeah, with Bloodlines there was, well, it was modded content, but there was Victoria with her whole family and turning them up and keeping them basically all together. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, because the more people that know about you from your mortal world, the more breachers to the masquerade that walk us. Oh, you're a vampire now. Oh, that's cool. But no, it's not. It causes questions, it causes rumors, it causes problems. It causes drama when no, but you're going to outlive them all. Whinging must be stopped. Must be stopped something. You should thinking what he's planning. Arrange for you two to meet tomorrow so that you can straighten the situation out and say goodbye to the life you've forsaken. Arrange what? No, it's supposed to look like sausage right now. Really, these matters are left to my discretion. And I can't think of an easier solution. The lost sheep we repair takes care of unfinished business. It disappears, never to be seen again. Nobody cares. Simple, it's clean. No contrived schemes, no unnecessary victims. It gives me an opportunity to learn more about you, as I observed when neonates interact with kind. They used to ordeal, though true natures are laid bare for everyone to see. By the way, neonate, a young kid who recently embraced but more than a fledgling. So hey, we're more than a fledgling now. Yay. Of course, he's the best at being kind to you. Or he's making clear self-serving intentions so that you don't start figuring them out yourself. Any objections? In terms of private words, you shake your head. Very well, arrange a meeting and drive you there tomorrow. They'll come up with a little bowl that's easy to swallow. Disappears from the apartment, leaving you as confused as the last time he closed the door on you. God damn it, you need to think it through. ... Long time you just sitting at Haven Lost and thoughts, remembering how you once thought your world had ended with her leaving. Whining, sure, but seems like it was persistent whining. Hesitant whining. By the way, we still have things to do. I think Tamika's is done. So let's go work on finishing D'Angelo's. And then I'm not entirely sure. Because we don't have enough, I don't think we have enough time to finish, any of the others. Because if it's like 4 things, I don't think we have 4 times. So I'm not sure what I'll do next. And sometime since your last visit to the Red Hook, you should probably get back to D'Angelo and see if he's managed to figure out how to handle Santa. As you make your way up the stairs, you notice that the entrance office is surprisingly quiet. You have expected something akin to a scene from the Exorcist, with Santa belching out curses and your companion is sprinkling over, well, whoever this vampires use for holy water. You witness instead, as you open the door, is the picture of Serenity. Your author still curled up in the corner, sitting calmly. Her eyes fixed on the pages of some pulpy detective novel, just in regard to your presence. Sitting behind his desk, the angel seems to be looking over some flowers, puffing on his usual brand cigar. Seeing no trace of Larson, you must assume he's gone back to his family. To impress him, the vampire detective leans back in his chair and gives you a tired look. Hey there, kid. Glad you could make it. Oh, I wouldn't miss this. You can't. I wouldn't miss this for the world. Let me know when your sarcasm hit. Back with a smile that could express anything but amusement. Right. Make yourself comfortable. We have some heavy shit to figure out, you and I. We're going over the case files, mulling over our options. Surprise, surprise. They all suck donkey dick. And how we go about it? Someone gets fucked over. Her, Larson, us. Wait, do you say case files? We have those? Hey. Tell you who will power on me, but we take my work seriously. Wait, did we ever get that notepad and start taking notes? I don't think we did. My favorite assistant, you should too. So here's what we can do. 1, we grab Santa and take her to Elysium and make a case for her to Prince Panhard. 2, we power her to back off by feeding her the dirty guy Larson. 3, try to get Santa out of the city. Okay, I can hear them, thoughts bouncing over your head from over here, out of it. Elysium, isn't that a death sentence? Yeah, isn't that pretty much a death sentence? Yeah, pretty much, but not quite. If you get an orange from Panhard, you might be able to compensate to spare Santa's life. Prince isn't much of a hard ass as some would like her to be. She'd probably rather avoid for alienating the Dustborn community. Now here's the problem though. She's been murdering people. She is at fault. This whole trying to spare her is, you know. I mean, it's not as bad as, like, say, the serial killer just ripping people to shreds and making, you know, clearly violating the masquerade. But still, it's pretty sus, and we probably shouldn't let her keep doing this. So what, we get her to go there and get Panhard to be like, hey, your crimes are forgiven. And then what, she goes back to just nomming people to death? Seems bad, you know? Except behind your crater, we're as good as fucked. What are you having, Larson? Anyway, it must be some serious shit. Oh, it is. Here's about the second indication letter. Coordinated assault on a New York kid. Operation Lights Out, they called it. Nasty fucking business that was. A lot of good vampires died. Some of them I knew personally. Larson was one of the Inquisition's first targets. But when they got to him, he managed to convince them to spare his life. In exchange, he paid them a Federal camera remember, one Nicky the chop. So if I should say Nicky didn't make it through the night. Hey, time's a waste. What do you think we should do? Wait, you letting me make the call? Look, kid, I've been out all day mowing over it. And all I got for my chore is this plague headache. I just don't know anymore. I suppose you're honest, man. Just pick one and make a case. Convince me this is the right thing to do, or the least wrong, at least. So one more time, bring the coach to Elysium, trade your life for Larson's, or sneak her out of town. Which one would you go with? Well, all of these things sound stupid. Because here's the thing. Elysium, we're bargaining for a murderer's life. Larson still doesn't hold her responsible. Getting her out of the city? Yeah, none of this is... And well, let's get out of the city. That way she could go cause some problems over in, New Jersey. That'll be fun. And not here in New York. Anyway, let's get her out of the city. Maybe we can put her on a train before anyone knows. Maybe we can get her some help. Once she's out of harm's way. That's a lot of maybes. What if we get caught? What if a fit comes over her on the way? What if she kills again? You worried to live with that? Well, hey, here's the thing. Even if we did the other two, there's still those things. So even if we brought her to, the Elysium and tried to make a case for her, these things are still factors. So regardless, those are still factors, so yeah. Well, I better be. So be it, fuck. Do me a favor, kid, watch for a few minutes. Okay, I'll go make some arrangements. Make a few calls. That's himself. They'll tell you a expression of the phoniness of phony guilt. But not like with a phone or anything. Cause that would make me annoyed by which I'm clearly not. Watch how the officer the across the window. You see him instantly go for his clamshell phone skirt. Does it make a difference at this point? Turn the girl who still has her nose in the book. No, is that book any good? Where'd you go with this sort of stuff? It just leaves me cold. She looks up from the book and her eyes glaze over. Cold. From Senator's funny to say, especially for to her reading and spend the next few minutes in complete silence. Find it interesting or just back into the room. I want to call in favor with my friends from up north. The city needs someone to get Hannah once she's out of the city. All you need to do is get her on a train. Oh great, we'll send her up to Maine. Well, she's and crouched beside her, speaking softly, takes the book out of her hands and gently strokes her head. Hey darling, I need you to listen very closely. We're going on a little trip, okay? You need to stay quiet and stay close to me. Can you do that? She's going to try best to concentrate, then nods empathetically. Alright then. Turns to you and nods as well. Looks like it's go time. Nearby metro station serves as good starting point for Santa's getaway, crowd enough to blend in, but not enough to lose sight of the girl. Take the escalator and make your way out to the platform. Minutes pass and 10 signs. Wait for the train to arrive. Finally, the steel behemoth forms its way into the station. The engine turns to Santa, grabbing her by the shoulders to get her attention. Alright, Santa, listen to me. Very close. The train will get you out of the city. Grandma will meet you at the last stop. You know him, because he'll say my name. Remember my name? She's going to try best to concentrate. D'Angelo. Yeah, close enough. Then the kid smile creeps onto her face. It's as close to happy as you've seen her. Gift, not hurt. And she returns her smile. You're welcome. With that, she walks onto the train. She stops a moment. Looks back and gives you one last look of hope, but she disappears among the overpatched and Angela lets out a grunt of relief. Well, everyone on that train is going to be dead. Oh well, not our problem anymore. Suddenly you feel a hand on your shoulder, gentle at first, and quickly turns to a vice grip. You look into Andrew and notice a hand on your shoulder as well. Hi, Quater. Don't move a muscle. I was playing cold for now. You stay perfectly still with your muscles flat, so just the grip on your shoulder. There we go. Nice and easy. Can you look over at Andrew? Looks ahead of her with a pained expression on his face. Curious, Andrew. How do you think this was going to play out? Let's go on the train. She gets picked up by your Chicago friends, magically gets better. Otherwise, we all live happily ever after. Yeah, I don't think she's magically gonna get better. Or if we send her to Chicago, I thought we were sending her north. That's more west. Grip on your shoulder and gives you a little shake. At least that's one of the excuse being young and stupid. But you should fucking know better. If it were to me, this would have been over quickly, painlessly. Stands now, I can't guarantee it. Where's the train store you notice a familiar silhouette in one of the train windows? Valerie. Well, this didn't go well, did it? Scourge smiles at you. She looks sickeningly eager, like a fox is found his way to the hen house. Though she kisses the train rolls its way out of the station. Now then, what am I supposed to do with you? Well, it's no longer our problem, by the way. Now we did what's right. Don't expect an apology. She's no longer in the city's problem. Reach my age fledge and you learn better to not expect anything ever. Remember, we sent her out of the city. She's no longer in your jurisdiction. She's no longer in New York City's jurisdiction, so basically, technically, it's no longer your problem. Here's what's gonna happen. You fucked up big time. Counting this as a one-time make-or-break strike on both of your records. Now I will keep an eye on you. If I catch either of you so much as farting in a way that displeases me, I promise you, you will not wake up the next night. Meantime, I fully expect you to make up for this. Then fucking ice, I want to see some nice twirling and tiptoeing around before I let you back onto firm ground. Limber up, kiddos. You feel the grip on your shoulder loose from Kratos and no longer in peripheral vision. You turn back as one would expect there's no sign of the sheriff anywhere. When we turn to D'Angelo, he remains as he was looking ahead, staring off into space. Oh, I killed her. Nope, Quater and Valero killed her. Jones the carrier, it's Quater and Valero. That's what he's ordained to do, and as Valero, she's just a tool. Valerie, I mean, yeah. Can't be mad at Scorpion for using it as a stinger. No, this one's on me. With that I could save her. I still want to point out, no longer his problem. 'Cause we sent her away. She's out of the jurisdiction. It's someone else's problem, not ours. Now we know what to say. You lift your hand to pat him on the back. Set yourself mid-motion, so it doesn't seem like the right thing to do. This station, head back to Red Hook. Anyway, keep thinking about Santa and what episode now is at that moment. Well, Valerie brings her final death is not a pleasant journey. So Columbus late. You make your way back to the Granger, and no words are spoken, no bad jokes made, no monologues muttered, and no smarts exchanged. There's only silence and vacant stares. Half the stairs to D'Angelo's office, you can feel the tension rising. You tell them always sleep has reached a breaking point. Watching it off leans against Claire dead, you figure now is as good a time to break the silence. You gonna be okay? Oh, you finish your sentence, D'Angelo leans over and sweeps all of the stuff off his desk. No bits of paper and what looks like a cheap imitation of an antique lamp. It all comes crashing to the floor. Doesn't stop there as he grabs a heavy file cabinet and launches over slowly but surely. The once quiet office turns into a heap of crumpled paper and broken furniture. Time lasts from a mere seconds, but as you stand there watching, it feels like forever. Finally, D'Angelo stops and looks up at the ceiling. It's hard to tell if he's had enough or simply run out of stuff to throw around. Stands there slowly regaining composure. One of the objects scattered on the floor catches your eye. Small paper pattern novel. Same you saw sound of reading earlier tonight. He must have landed there where D'Angelo was giving the room a royal thrashing. You pick up and here's letters the title. On the cover spells The Longest Night in Other Stories. Small caption underneath. Reads a novel collection of stories from the Gianni D'Angelo saga. What natural fuck. The program on me drawing the picture from the back cover. Not for a lack of flaky skin destroyed features. You say the guy looks very familiar. That's the picture. Reginald Finch. Then they not even know where to start. Even in his current state, Andrew, whatever his name is, remains one step ahead of you. Yeah, that's me in the picture. Reggie fucking Finch. You haven't seen him in a while. What's the plan to? You named yourself after one of your characters? Yeah, Freddy is more than that. So I became him. See, Reggie Finch was a butcher, small-time journalist and a wannabe writer. We never survived out there among the coteries of New York. Gianni D'Angelo, on the other hand. Honestly, just sort of happened. Guess it's the only way I can make sense of it all. You know, once you wake up looking like this, realizing your life and all that you are is gone forever, you can't really blame me for trying to at least make it interesting. And I guess there's so much to me all part. And all part and after front of we make up characters idealized version of ourselves. It gives us something to live up to. Don't get me wrong, it's still weird, but it's not that weird. D'Angelo. But more seems to be mulling over what you just told him. He picks up the ashtray off the floor, rummaging through the ashes. He finds a mangled, half-finished cigar. He steps in his mouth and lights up, the light flame reflecting his shades. Nods at you ever so slightly. Thanks, kid. Tell you what, how about you take the rest of the night off? Need some time to get my shit in order. Starting with this offer, some dumb assholes made one hell of a mess of it. You smile and he nods back. Well, we see you. So you leave him to his thoughts, no way to be sure, but you have a fair one. It's gonna be alright. Well, that's a thing. Rest. Oh. Wait. Knock knock, you'd ask yourself, but you don't know if the sheriff in New York City would play along. You open the door, you see him toying with the car keys he's holding in his hand. Ready to go, fledgling? You don't feel like it, but you give him a nod nevertheless. Excellent. Stay close. You down to the vehicle he's parked nearby once again. He takes the wheel literally and figuratively. Everything inside is just the way you remember, down to the rear mirror, reflecting the intense stare of your guide. However, the trip itself feels notably different. Last time Quavo drove you around, he was forcibly dragging you away from your life. This time he's pulling you back into it. Things you wanted to say to Jessica keep running through your head. Let me tell you how it's going to go. As I said, I've arranged a meet between you and your kin. It's going to take place somewhere you should know very well. Watch over you two from a safe distance to make sure you adhere to the rules. You should know those very well, but I'll reiterate just so you can't ever say I didn't warn you. Don't do anything that would violate the masquerade. Don't establish some secret routes of contact, I would know. Do treat it as the last time you two will meet. Take this chance to wrap everything up. Here's your story, you're fine? You find yourself at a crossroads, decide to radically change your life and move out of the city. Subway is unbearable, the rent is too high, they've heard it all. You were ready to leave New York for good when you heard those absurd rumors about taking your own life, so you decided to set the record straight. Gives you a knowing look. Clears the currents of relation once and for all on your terms. Quite a sudden turn. I'll leave my details to you. Just be so kind and don't make me regret. Consensus is going out of his way for you, but doesn't try to force you into gratitude by saying it plainly. If you know, you know. You'll see if you will work with his aid. We're here. Take a look around and recognize your destination. Try it's a familiar place. It's that club. The one you met your future sire in while trying to forget about Jess. This is where they last saw poor Palms. Who knows whatever might have happened to him? One Jessica Lower was trying to find out. They got different another source saying that you might appear out here tonight. Wouldn't want to disappoint the lady, would you? She's apparently quite distraught. Turns off the engine and relaxes comfortably in his seat. You suddenly leave the car and head straight for the club. Last time you were here this way, you still had a pulse. Feels almost nostalgic. The party getting started, some rookie DJ is trying to read the crowd. Begin to look for Jess. You wonder what the first thing you say to her should be. Why did you let me die? Yeah, that should work. There's a policy and there are good vibes in there. Bucko hurried to the bathroom and noticed where the smell was faint, but get you in the mood to have some fun. Crater indicated that he's got a pair of pies around or somewhere, better it to the plant. Stupid idea pops in her head if you meet her and she says, "Want to be with you again?" Oh god. Nope. What would you do? Well, I mean, we can't do that. Probably can't do that. But let's be fair. If it was me, can't be Tacoma, you'd have fun for the last time before disappearing for good, a bittersweet farewell. Now it feels like you'd explore all the places Jess could have been. Stay frustrating, you grab the cheapest drink they have from the bar. Tall blonde girl in a starched skirt. Smiles at you from behind heart-shaped glasses. You smile back, but listen, no time for the heart to guide the hand. You walk past her, back to your duty. You don't take a sip of your drink, got you. Could have been having so much fun tonight. You could. Well, time to roll them dice. Ask her so much Jessica when you least suspected. She looks at you as if she's seen a ghost. You feel yourself trying to come up with something to say and fail. Let's feel years of your life flash before your eyes. Wait, what was the line you decided to open the conversation with? Remember, powerful slap takes you out of your stupor. You stupid motherfucker. Yeah, she gets the first line. You realize she's spilled your drink all over your clothes. I'm so worried. I've been so fucking worried. How everyone knew she loved for you, and you're just having fun clubbing? That would be fine to drop all contact with everyone. Pretend something happened to you? What, you wanted to see my reaction? Slaps his head. You once again, you let some sort of dislocation set in and just watch the situation unfold. Everyone know you're okay. But don't you ever show yourself in front of me again. Turns back on you and disappears into the crowd, walking towards the exit. Look around, you notice the heart-shaped glass girl checking in the distance. You're no longer in the mood to party. Guess you'll follow Jessica's lead and leave. Better not to keep the sheriff waiting. But at least you can say this, she still cares. That's nice. The courier's car, once she closed the door, you instantly puts the foot on the gas pedal. Walking off the pitch with no regrets, said everything you had to say. I didn't even get you say a single thing. Yeah, she said she'll call off the search. Can't yourself that was. Can't yourself that was over, took some harsh words, but deep down I think she knew it was time to say farewell once and all. She's a little shaken, but she'll live. Well, I played for a spark in Crater's eyes. Do you care for like a man, did you? Very good. No, I got bitch slapped and she laughed. The people we knew in life have the tendency to briefly reappear in our lives. One night, let's say 20 years from now, she might spot you on the street. Well, of age of David now, and even though she'll tell herself that can't be you, she'll be jealous, and if you look happy, she'll feel regret over what could have been. So for the sake of the night you pass cross once again, I hope you search for your own happiness. Speeds up to cross the intersection before the light turns red, you give Crater a good hard look. You've done a good job setting all this up. Chuckles is very proud. We couldn't handle something this easy. Well, we wouldn't be holding my position, but maintains on a serious, slightly sorrowful expression. Don't suck up to me. Kid, Mr. Bad Guy is still here. But out he will go back to decapitating suckers like you anytime now. Cars are slowing down. We're here. We look out the window and see your haven. Take care, see you around. Just pray I don't have to see you too often. Remember, we're still on a strike with him because of that whole Trying to save the girl and get her out of the city. Leave the car and start walking to Haven. Think about it. Okay, you can't say you're fond of him, or with the welcome he gave you and all, but after tonight you can't say you aren't either. Yeah, remember, he's not going to even bring up what happened, because that's a separate instance than this instance. We need some more time to understand him, that's for sure. By the way, you still can do things. So, what do we want to do, everyone? Do we want to deal with the stalker thing? Do we want to deal with the nosy reporter? You know what? Probably the nosy reporter gives me time to work on Open Voices. There's a sleazy report from a gossip magazine snipped around Sophie's Haven. She could use your help with the problem. Yeah, sure, why not? It's not like I have anything else to do. Street lights filter into the apartment in a stark white glow, as if someone were shooting a movie outside. Art pieces displayed, tasteful was spent. Entirely from the image you have of Sophie, it appears as if 1,000 sins have been committed on these premises, most of them under her benevolent hospitality. Sophie comes to greet you as you enter the living room, shaking her head. You understand that people judge me based on how... You understand that people judge me based on how you dress, don't you? Sophie lets her closest, resigned to your sartorial limitations. Yeah, I've had other things to worry about than shopping for clothes. We watched the window looked out on the streetlights playing on features remind you of a creed contemplating the unfortunate limitations of receptions. Do you think that a vampire? At least we wouldn't have to worry about the vultures of the press. Unfortunately, we have power and ability that will always parasite try and feed on you. Yeah, you should be sure on this, friend. You know what they're like. So he steps away from the window and stares down on herself for a wine glass with red liquor in it. Blood treated is not to spoil. Become good at noticing the scent even from a distance. She doesn't offer you any as you cautiously sit down across from her. Well, we've never gone hungry. And explain. Sorry for man's been stalking my apartment for camera. He's gone through my trash, talked to the neighbors. Please be there and explain to him that there's nothing for him now. Is this about the masquerade? That's a big deal for us, right? Indeed, you're learning. This must happen often. How do you usually deal with it? Everyone has their own way. Sometimes the problem goes well with a bit of money, or sharp words. Other times you need something more. Oh, do you know anything about this report? Man, woman, young, old, anything like that? Oh gosh, the reporters look the same to me. Time for you to go. I have business to attend to. This apartment is Sophia. Disappears into another room. You don't have a clear idea of the game she plays with the city's mortal and immortal power structures. She always seems to be making a move. So on the street there's a slight warm drizzle. The kind that gets under your clothes and makes you want to take a shower when you get back to your own haven. No reports immediately jump out to you. Start with the basis of investigative work. Yes, the prototype of the With a bodega around the corner, there's a homeless man sleeping in a nearby doorway, and the doorman for no over here whether they've seen anyone strange. Here we'll produce the research to get the description of a man who sounds like a reporter. Older, overweight, pasty, and in bad physical condition. Professional camera. If you know what you're looking for, it's not difficult to spot a man who matches the description and follow him. You enter an alley, dark, dingy space between two tall buildings. Once upon a time, a place that this might have worried you, made you think of muggings and violence. Now it's clear that the most dangerous thing here is you. Megaphone seems to realize this too. He holds the camera in front of him like a shield, his heavy object resting on its paunch. With a start, you recognize him. Remember the face, this shade grip. The shade single glasses from a picture next to a byline. Some trashy paper you're reading to kill time. Something about celebrity scandal sets. Name is Frank Doherty. Sat on the street one time with a camera outside a nightclub, probably waiting for someone important to come out so he could take the picture. Yeah, one of those people that, you know, wear sunglasses at night, but it's not a vampire, you know. Those guys.
Hey, don't go around scaring people like that.
Oh, you're Frank Doherty. I recognize you from that thing. You're a fake reporter, right?
I'm a real reporter, damn it.
So, you're a reporter, huh?
Yes, democracy dies of darkness, as they say. It's a noble calling. Do you live here? I'm working on a story about a local resident. Her name is Sophie Langley. Everyone knows her in high society circles. She's red-haired. Prettiest picture, there were a lot of pictures of her, though, through the years. That's the thing, if I look at this.
Fine pose. Barbara's phone starts showing pictures. Some have been downloaded from news sites, while others are photos from the society pages of newspapers from past decades. The problem with that, though, is, congrats, you have information from, you know, years ago, yet you still look the same. Very sus. Oh, sure, Sophie, she has different clothes, hairstyles, makeup, names, but the face remains the same. Well, that's strange. So what do you think is going on?
Beats me, that's why I'm here to find out.
Oh, you must have a theory about what's happening.
I have a theory too, but before I print my theory, I need facts to back it up. 3 words. Extreme plastic surgery. Most celebrities do it. Only her doctor is better than the rest.
We're gonna create the photos from Frank's phone. So you're thinking the world's best plastic surgeon is working out this hour?
Okay, fine, I don't know what this is all about. But how would you explain it?
Oh, have you considered the possibility that those pictures are a hoax?
Yeah, sure, anything can be a hoax, but those old papers from the archives myself. Gotta have something useful.
And we are Bruja, so powers of the blood may hinder and fail some cures. Looking for you can decide that you can administer the speed down without help from your undead nature. I wanted to punch you from the moment I saw you. You punched Frank in the mouth, perhaps the most important thing about your new vampire resistance. Can't use violence. You have to hunt. Defend yourself. Frank falls down on one knee. This is not defending yourself.
At least out.
Smack Frank across the face. He feels perspiration on stick to your skin. Blood wells from his mouth, and you have sudden urge to bite down and drink. So if probably want to sip. Appreciate corpse in our next home. So you restrain. Well, we could drain him to an extent. Leave him passed out. And smash his camera, right? Okay, so on all fours in the background, you pick up his camera casually, playing into wall to tail. Photo lens breaks off.
Oh my god, please don't.
I'm just going to hit you some more. What do you say?
Frank stares over and put her down that.
Bones out of the area, it's best he say, believing his room camera behind. You look after the receding figure, wondering if he'll have the courage to return. Well, oh well, that's taken care of. The only problem though is that said part 1, didn't it? Oh, time to go sleepy pie. Do. Oh, hey. Guess what? You have free time. Yay, free time. You taking care of Frank Dougherty, but apparently there's someone still staking out Sophie's apartment. Not that stupid, is he? He probably is. He probably is. The weather's cold and windy as you watch Sophie's apartment, and Vampire, that doesn't matter anymore. You may have been sad with eternal hunger, but at least you can ignore the wind chill. Just you come to the door, Sophie's bare and she saw herself murmuring into her phone. Wait, does everyone just have phones but us? I swear. Does everyone just have phones but us? Yes, I know, don't worry, I trust you to handle it. Sophie talked to her search before, it's always the same. Generalities and vague suggestions makes you think she's involved in mysterious machinations, yet doesn't tell you anything. Well, I mean, that's fucking obvious. Welcome to how the world of darkness works. Sophie's dressed to kill, but there's nothing unusual in that. She likes to make an impression. A black car with tinted windows is waiting for her in front of the door. Chauffeur steps out to open the car door for her. So it's not Gregory? Sophia notices you. Glad you're in the neighborhood. If you could look around for me one more time, that would be wonderful. Tell me you got rid of that report. Turns out he's still here snooping around. But very good communicating disappointment. She doesn't have to do much to make it clear that she's unhappy to have to return to this issue. I'll take care of it. After tonight, he won't trouble you anymore. Good. Don't disappoint me. Poor Tartar's way into the building during the day. Once the doorman understood what was happening, he threw him out. Showed old pictures of me to my neighbors. It's very awkward, you understand. So it disappears in the car, and the chauffeur closes the door behind her. He watches a sleek vehicle disappears in the Manhattan traffic. Just one enormous car among many. Pass it down somewhere to devise a plan of action. To a nearby diner, set her to booth and order a coffee from the steely-eyed Latina waitress. As she brings you your coffee, you describe Frank Dougherty to her on the off chance she's seeing something. She's about to actually happen to look outside. Something catches your eye. The diner is brightly lit, so you lean closer to the window to see the street through it. You got lucky. Frank is down on the sidewalk on the other side of the street, looking at something on his phone. Out of the booth, throwing a pair of small bills on the table. Momentarily to the waitress, you step outside. Power Frank, poor Frank is a terrible observer. You keep your distance hiding behind people and cars, but he doesn't look around. Seems like he wants to find a private nook to inspect the photos he took tonight. Now he ducks in and you fall.
Oh my god, it's you. Please don't hurt me.
Frank craves a new camera, so I'm terrified of what you would do to him. Don't worry, last time you were stupid, but this time you won't be, right?
Right, please. Just tell me what you want.
How come you're here? I thought we agreed there was no story.
Usually someone says there's no story, that means there is a story. I'm just gonna let it go. Even though you beat the living shit out of me. Look, I don't want any more trouble. I can see that you're serious. There's something in Sophie Langley. I think you know what it is.
Take a long, hard look at the French over. He's a tenacious man, but not brave. But the last time you met, you were sure he had been dealt with. Where did he find the courage to come here again? Thank you, Frank. You don't give up. What's your real angle here?
Everybody plays angle. It's one of the things you learn in my profession. You're smart, you know they're always after me. There's a real story, they will come and find it. Best shots with a friendly reporter. Someone you can trust, somebody like me. So what do you say? Can't have the story. It'll be good for you and Miss Langley too.
Not really, but something about Frank feels off. Let's use presents. It's been a while since I used any vampiric powers, so Trusting your blood to convince Frank. Don't say anything at first. It's easier to dismiss Frank as a joke. It has been, yet there's something beneath his talk and over story. More signs is all you need for your presence to properly register in Frank's mind. He's too weak-willed to resist. Someone's leaning on you, Frank. Come clean.
But no, absolutely not.
That's where it sounds true. You know you got it right in one guess.
Sometimes I just need some extra money, that's all.
Oh, now we're finally getting somewhere.
Those guys pay me, that's all. But I can't talk about that.
Well, here's the thing. You could potent. The only problem about potence is that uses an overpoint of blood. First trying for information, offer trying to work for you. Yeah. We could push him for information. Sorry, Frank, but you made me thirsty. Doesn't feel like you can get anything more out of him, or perhaps it's just something you tell yourself because it's sweet, sweet blood moving under your skin. It's hard not to tell. Frank's not a beautiful man, but you've learned that any mortal's friends can be appreciated if you look at them long enough. Blood is the great equalizer, young or old, rich or poor, they all serve as sustenance in you. Try to give up on Frank. If you drink him dry, he won't come back again. Though the problem, though, is that means we don't find out who was behind this in the first place. But here's the problem, though. I can't go back on my choices, so... Whoop. In fact, they're all just like, do it, do it, do it. So, do it, do it, do it. The more you decide to drink Frank dry, you cease to see him as a person, it's just feeding, nothing more. Push Frank against the wall and keep him there with the weight of your body. Bind to his neck as he feebly strokes, you feel the rich blood seep into your mouth. You suck greedily, so far the joy of feeding hasn't faded, perhaps it never will. Frank knows you're doing something horrible to him, but the blood makes it possible. The blood escaping his body makes it possible to resist. He moans and bleeds faintly, but you just keep drinking. You're scum, you're a vampire, you're your sessions. That's all there is to it, right? Frank slumped against the wall, hitting his head against it a few times to suggest trauma. Well, there goes the point of humanity, everyone. The best case death, there will be plenty of people who could have done it. He had enough enemies. You know, here's the one problem about all of this, though. What about fingerprints? What about... Yeah, what about saliva samples? What about that? That's the thing about this whole vampire thing, is you don't really think about, you know, the whole crime scene investigation factors into everything. Like, if you leave evidence of any sort, like even a hair sample, you're pretty screwed. Oh, we just gotta do more things. Or if somebody's watching me, reaching you, or feeling as if somebody keeps telling you. Sure, we could do that one, I suppose. Or we could go there. Anyway, let's go start with this, I suppose. Someone's following you around has been for a few nights, maybe longer. That can't be a good thing. The only question is what to do about it. Nah, I prefer the stalker to repel. You venture out to the street with the goal of letting your stalker know your well-being. Paul, it's time to stop this ridiculous charade. Very much as you step on the street in front of your haven. You wonder where they'll help you. Will you be able to see the footprints of your stalker and puddles on the ground? Not sure to show you slip and feel to a homeless guy and trap the guy who runs the local bodega. Bodega? Both of them talk you up about strange killers hanging around, but none of their stories seem to right to you. Walking the streets, you're convinced by turns. Everyone you see is an enemy agent out to get you, and their stalker has to see you to take the night off. First, after a couple of hours of endless searching, you cross the road without looking where you're going. Courier on a motorbike zooms restored you and has no time to break or swerve as you suddenly step in front of him. For a split second, your eyes meet those of the man on the bike, and you both know you'll collide. You'll get hurt. Quick, out of my fortitude! Something hits you, pushing you forward. You tumble blind to the sidewalk as the courier zooms past. You're away on your back. Catch a glimpse of something, a person, female, you think. Then she disappears. You can spend a couple more hours trying to find the woman who's been stalking you. When you're shriveled on the edge of heart, you know it to be futile. She's gone. Well, so much for that. Just and then that event's over. I can't tell if we're on to another thing or if we're still on to this. Oh shit, we're still on to this. Well, shit. I'm gonna run out of things to do. Till last time you failed to resolve the situation with Stalker, you have to get a handle on that one way or another. You're in your haven on the intercom ring, answering cautiously. You hear an older male voice. Hello, I'm calling because a friend asked me to come by and offer you my services. What do you mean, services? You know, services. You know what I'm talking about. The man sounded strange inside, breathing hard. Is this a set thing? No, or I mean, no, not that way. I know you want that, please, it's alright. I don't mind. You drink with me. Do you understand what I mean? Man you've never seen before is paying a visit to an apartment not many people know of, offering you to feed from him. Now, let's continue this face to face. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Silence, a man passes and you hear a knock on the door to your haven. Cautiously open the door. Stranger looks at you sheepishly. He's in his 30s. Just in a clean business here. He looks moderately success for someone you could meet at an investment bank. I'm sorry, I didn't want to intrude, so that's why I come from downstairs. Please come in. Come in. I was hungry anyway. Now this comically satisfied, you usher him into your haven. Very wait for you to close the door before he loosens the collar over shirt, closes his eyes, and bares his neck and quivering in his expectation. Look at the man taken aback by such forwardness. Fearing that you didn't fight the man here for a chat. You lean closer, take it by your shoulders, and sink your fangs into him. Well, I'm surprised there wasn't a feed option, though. The whole notification. This is not an unpleasant way to feed. You fetish the blood flows in your mouth. The food comes to your door of its own volition. Man moans as you drink from him, lost in the ecstasy of the kiss. It was a little unseemly, but it would be churlish to begrudge him his pleasures. Taking care not to drink too much, you let go of the man after licking his wounds. Suddenly you're startled by a surprising sight. A woman not very old, strangely dressed, is looking at you intently, only an arm's length away. Quickly after the minister's woman opens her front door and vanishes from sight, leaving you to wonder whether you really saw her at all. As you stare confused, the man you drank from slips out of your haven and into the hallway, staggering a little from the effects of the kiss. Close your door and wondering what that was all about. Well, at least you got to feed if nothing else. Yeah, it's like, okay. Oh, well. So here's the problem, though. We don't have any real things. Yeah. So I guess we'll go start on this. I don't think we're going to get through this, but received an invitation to meet Mr. Stone at the Cathedral of St. John's the Divine. I think the church was a bit more relevant in Shadows of New York, if I remember right. You haven't been to a church since you became a vampire, Kendra, as the euphemism goes. You had to focus on concrete, practical things like survive from feeding. Then the essentials of the vampire experience, but you don't really have a clear idea of what it all means. Cathedral St. John. The Divine is a New York landmark. You've been inside once before when you were much younger. You marveled at its Gothic facade. Looking at it now from across the street appears ominous. Perhaps an announced invitation to a secret meeting is a worrying one, but the venue is well chosen. It's hard to imagine finally attacking a place like this requires several. You just continue discreetly. You quickly learned this is an essential skill for a vampire, how to move without anyone noticing you. Brute force the cathedral's architecture. Hit you swap between the pews. If an architect meant to create the feeling of being small in the face of God's glory, mission accomplished. Based on know you pursuing. You're assuming that whoever you're meeting is somewhere in the front. As you step closer to the high altar, it feels as if something is dragging your feet. The stone beneath you raised, this is your movement. A long time since you pray, you wonder what God listens to creatures like you. Major listen, you take a step then. No, you're not sure if your God's presence in this cathedral, but perhaps it doesn't matter. What you feel is real enough. There's no man standing in the front of you. Zero in the back of his head bowed down in silent brow. First steps back on the floor and he turns to look at you. Can't hear your eyes open. He's tall, dignified. White hair balding, a few strands escaping his sides. He's wearing glasses and simple clerical clothing. His eyes are warm and pale. He looks and too kind for someone like you. Something is wrong. You feel happy as if a giant hand was pressing you down. The feeling in your face is burning. But unconsciously, you expected something like this as a vampire walking to a cathedral, only it's not the building or God making you feel like you're burning alive. It's the man, the priest. Welcome, my child. Priest is kind, but the rising panic inside you is telling you that kindness is not for the likes of you. Why do you understand these painful appearances? First of all, confront the priest. As you step closer to the priest, panic rises inside you. The emotions are hard to control. Fear, anger, pain, all trying to wrestle you in different directions away. Oh, can I help you? Are you okay? She touched you like he would a lost vagrant who's chosen into the house of God. How are you doing this? I'm afraid I don't understand. Sorry too much you mutter something and go around and reply. You don't sound like a vampire not to be made powerful by immortal light. You just know a sack appears lost, so you turn around and stagger away. Only feeling like yourself once you're back on the street outside. You stand on the sidewalk, appears scared. No enemies seem to be attacking. The priest didn't follow you. The night air is wet with the smells of the city, the same as every night. So, how did it feel? Feel the man speaking to you. He's well dressed for their arcade, dark-haired, handsome, like a character from an old movie. Smiles as if he knows something you don't. Glance around, there are people on the street. Don't appear to be in immediate danger. Why does this hurt so much? That's the question I wanted to talk to you about. Let me introduce myself. My name is Benoit Segal. Show many things in common even if you don't know me. Offers his hand to you. Yeah, sure. His hand shake as it's firm and dry. He looks at you intently as if trying to find something in your eyes. Would you mind sitting with me for a moment? Vampire... Come on, scroll up. Points to a park bench nearby in darkness because of a broken streetlight. Where you decided to follow him. Well, only an enemy totally unconcerned with the masquerade would attack you here. Bennett sits down you forward to you for a moment. You both contemplate the cathedral in silence. I know how it feels what you just felt. I've experienced it myself many times. Or you consider how to respond. But Bennett sent them an invitation to come here and orchestrate this later step. So why did you invite me? Show connection, you and I. And I'll explain it later, but right now the important thing is that it's so much easier to show than to tell. I want you to meet Father Anthony. Or see him, experience him. Do you wonder why he felt like that? First I thought it was because I was in church, but then I realized it came from him, the priest. I think you're right, it does come from him. It's his faith that makes you feel like that. He's safe in his belief of you are one of the damned. Do you ever wonder what the role of a vampire in God's creation? Well, if we're going by the whole thing, we're just basically pretty screwed, honestly. We're the unfortunate victims of basically one person who just decided, hey, you know what? fuck all this shit. I'm gonna make more vampires. And then they're gonna make more vampires. And then everyone's basically fucked as vampires. You just have to think, of course you wonder what this is all about, whether it's about God or nature. You don't really know what being a vampire means. That's the trouble with the masquerade. Human faced with human problem can go online and find something that helps. You can't. Masquerade means that everything there is to know about your condition is secret, hidden away. You're left relying on the unreliable appearance of people like Bennett. The man takes your hand and presses it against his chest. As he stares into your eyes, you feel his heart stop. Oh, he doesn't. It wasn't being in the first place, was it? My heart no longer beats. Yeah, I move, but talk. Is that how God intends us to be? No, he didn't. I know he didn't. This is wrong. Yeah, I agree. The Christians can be self-patient for the likes of us. Sometimes I'm skeptical too. But Father Anthony's presence, I know faith is real. Not because it hurts so much. Perhaps you have questions about faith in our kind. Sure, where are we? That was the usual story. Most of us believed, especially before modern times, Cain was the first murderer. His punishment, God cursed him to walk in darkness and carry his mark. Cain pressed his curse on as he drank the blood of the living, and that's where we were born. God's curse passed on to someone new of each embrace. It was true we all have our lineages, or sires. Sires and the sires of our sires. If you chase those lineages all the way to the top, you find Cain, the original vampire. First God's cruel, the curse perpetrates itself, leading to new evils. Did I just come here to talk about religion? I know it's overwhelming. It was for me when I first met Father Vampire. I know there were others like him, whose faith shines like a beacon. Priests, dolays, children. They don't even have the convention inside them. Just as much as trying to go along with all this insanity. Farron nods patiently. And that's me again, Fear Knights. You're the cathedral. We can talk more about after you've thought through. We've been sitting in the shadow of this cathedral, contemplating what lies within. Research and knowledge words about the reality of what you. Spirit's Father Anthony was told you know it to be true, but what does that mean? Well, it means we should probably rest. Well, I think that's the world probably got covered. Because so for your presence tonight. And on that note, hope you all enjoyed, thank you all, and have a nice day.